guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On the last episode, we spoke about awareness, what it is, how it benefits you, and some examples of having awareness and not having awareness. So today we are going to talk about how to build awareness. How to build awareness, and we are going to give you 5 steps for building awareness. Before that, have you actually considered it? Have you gone into yourself and then told yourself, well, I would love to be more aware of my surroundings. I would love to be more aware of myself and the things around me. Give it a thought. It would benefit you. It makes things easier. It makes you more accepting of your mistakes, and it makes you more protective of yourself. That is, it's easy for you to let toxic people go. When people that are not right in your life are there, and then you are able to question it and realize this benefits me or does not benefit me, or at least it benefits somebody else, then you are able to make decisions based on those things. Okay, so let's move right into it. 5 ways to build awareness. The first thing is to ask yourself questions. Ask yourself questions. You wake up in the morning and you are just in a bad mood, and then you ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Many times somebody will say, I'm not a morning person, I'm not an evening person. Well, I'm not disputing that some of those things would be real, but have you taken time to ask yourself, why? Are you not a morning person because you don't like your job, and so waking up in the morning already tells you, well, there's something ahead of me I do not want to deal with, and then immediately puts you in a bad mood? So yes, once you ask yourself those questions and you realize, okay, I really do not like my job, or I really do not like seeing the face of my boss, or I really do not like my commute, then those are things that you can specifically address, and then you would have a good day throughout. Why miss out the morning? Why miss out the joy of the morning, the bright morning sun, the songs of the birds, the smell of a new day? Why miss it out with the tag, I am not a morning person? Yes. Another example is having friends that take you for granted. Like, this happens to a lot of us. You realize you have a friend or somebody you would call a friend, and the person takes you for granted for years. The person does not pull as much as you do. In an instance like that, you ask yourself, why am I friends with this person? Once you're able to ask yourself this question, you will be able to process why. For some, because, well, he treats you badly, but then you would want to care for him, and then that is your personal decision. Or he treats you badly, but you don't see yourself having any other friend besides him. Then that will also cause you to make a decision going forward. Basically, asking yourself questions constantly would make sure that you make the right decisions going forward, and then basically put your life together so you don't make erratic decisions, especially very emotional decisions in the heat of the moment, because then that also directs your life and might not take you to where you want to be. The second way is to journal. I always say people that do not journal are either extraordinary human beings or are not going anywhere in the world. Journaling is basically writing down your thoughts. So you can actually have a moment. For me, I spend 2 hours every morning to journal. I read, I pray, and I listen to vlogs. And then whilst I do all of those things, I write down everything that comes to me. And then beyond those 2 hours, in the course of the day, when I learn something new, when I see something new, when I realize a new opportunity, I just find my journal and then I write. But then one thing is this, when you journal, sometimes you start and you don't know how it's going, but you keep at it, and then it opens a whole new world in your head. You realize that there is something that is at the back of your head, and then you can only reach it by going in there. So journal. It might be difficult for you, but just start. Just write, I woke up happy, or I woke up sad, and then why am I happy and why am I sad? And then continue journaling it. If you do not like to write, well, you can also try recording an audio or a video, all for yourself, not necessarily to publish, but basically so you would be able to go into yourself for longer hours, and try to keep it a little longer. Just write anything that comes to you or say anything that comes to you. Eventually, you would realize that there are things and potentials back there that you are not reaching to. The fourth thing is to know your strengths and weaknesses. Know your strengths and weaknesses. If you are good at this, you focus on it. And if you are bad at this, you work on it or you eliminate it. So, of course, there are some things in our lives that we cannot do away with. I personally have very bad human relation skills. Like, I don't like people. Yeah, a lot of you would doubt that. But the third thing to do is to know your strengths and weaknesses. Knowing your strengths and weaknesses will help you in making decisions in life. So if there's something you are good at, you keep doing it, you perfect it, you become excellent in it. If there's something you are bad at, you either fix it or you eliminate it. There are certain things in life we cannot just help, right? So you can't say, I am bad at talking to people or bad at showing respect. That is horrible. That's negative. So for something like that, you would fix. But say, I am bad at sewing clothes. Being bad at sewing clothes is something you can totally eliminate. If it's something that you know you are not good at and you do not enjoy doing it, then there is no point in forcing yourself into dressmaking. Something like that. So for human relation stuff, the things that will help you to deal with people, you will try to fix. If it's something that you can dispose of, then don't bother. Let it go. All right, guys, number 4. Number 4 is to ask family and friends. So most times people would say that people around you know you better than you know yourself, which is not entirely true though. But yes, that works many ways. So you go to your family and you go to your friends. You can ask them, what are the things I do best? What are the things I don't do so right? What do you think I should change about me? What do you think I should do more of? What do you think I'm best at? These kind of questions will get you to know and then put in perspective your strengths and weaknesses again, the best things about you and the not so best things about you, and also how you are perceived. For me, yes, I know I come off sometimes as rude. People tell me I'm rude. But this is a very hard and difficult topic for me to discuss right now because I consider myself not rude. I just have boundaries and then I don't allow people to step out of it. So, especially men would say I am rude at first interaction, which I do not consider myself to be. But then with such interactions, it's not so much about me. It's about the person I'm interacting with because I do not want to come across as rude. So if I'm coming across as rude, then definitely there's something to be corrected. And that is an instance of asking family and friends. That way you are able to sort out the things that are not so right with you and reinforce the things that are good with you. I hope this makes sense. So quickly we'll jump into the last and final one. Live in the moment. This is something I'm very, 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 very good at. Live in the moment. Terrible things have happened to you in the past. Terrible, terrible things. We cannot dispute it. But are you going to give all of life away because you had a bad childhood? Or last week was just a bad day? Or your ex-boyfriend was such a horrible person? No, you only lose out yourself. And then also, because you want to be rich, you wanted to be rich at 29, and you're not rich at 29. Would you give up on working today just because you are scared of what would happen in the future? No, you'll be missing out of life. So live in the moment. Do the best you can every day. Make sure every day counts. Live your happiest life. When you are sad, embrace the sadness, cry your heart out, and move on. Do not be stuck in the past, nor what is to happen. Make the best use of the time today, and you will do great. Yes, and one pointer, YouTube channels and vlogs. That is my personal tool of learning more about self-awareness. I watch vlogs every morning. I read about self-awareness and people's life experiences because things play out differently for different people. So my pointers will not necessarily work for you, but then now you know there's something you can do about it. So go out there, go search and find what works best for you, because if you are aware, you win. Thank you and see you on my next episode. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.